To construct the perpendicular bisector, I need to remember that the perpendicular bisector is the line that is everywhere along its length the same distance from each end of the segment. In order to get my perpendicular bisector, then, I need to get 2 points that are each the same distance from A and from B. In order to do that, I'm going to set my compass. It doesn't matter how wide it is as long as it's more than halfway from A to B. It's usually simplest to just set your compass width to be the distance from A to B. And now I just draw an arc centered at A. Make sure that it goes, so about here is the midpoint of the segment. Make sure that my arc is long enough that it's both above and below the segment. Arc the same radius centered at B, and I notice that those arcs cross in 2 places, above the segment and below the segment. If your arcs do not cross in 2 places, you've drawn your arcs too short. That's okay, go back to the center you want, and you can just go ahead and extend that arc. So this point up here and this point down here are each the same distance from A as they are from B. So I'm going to take my ruler now, set it at this point where the arcs cross, and the point down here where the arcs cross. Draw my line. There's my perpendicular bisector. Just to go through the process again, set my compass at some width that's more than half the length of AB. Draw an arc centered at A. Draw an arc centered at B. Notice that they cross in 2 places. Set my ruler at each of the places where they cross. Draw the line. That's my perpendicular bisector. Check. And indeed, that's correct.